team this year. Matter of fact, I know we haven't played a team this year that's as efficient on both ends of the floor as Villanova is. So, when you play a team that has got a lot of facets to their game, they're experienced. They got a lot of guys that can do a lot of different things. They got great guard play in terms of decision making, shot making. Oshifu coming back today gave them, the low post presence that they've had all year long. Excuse me, and they really support each other. Just watching them over the course of the last few weeks, and obviously in preparing for the game. And I said this before the game. We're playing a program, and you can see all credit to Jay, and he's obviously the 15 years of doing something at a high level. We played a program with a brand, and those guys believe wholeheartedly in that brand. I'm not saying they don't have their share of issues one way or another, but for 40 minutes they play as well as a group as any team you're going to play against. And obviously the record shows it. The record in the league shows it, and having a ranking of number one in the country shows it too.
Coach, after Mike was named to the honor roll last week, it seemed like he was out of sync from the start. And I noticed you tried to sit him a couple of times to try and get his momentum back.
Yeah, I don't know if I can put my finger on it, but what we wanted to do, specifically offensively today, I thought Mike, quick shot and made some quick decisions and got to places where I knew it would be crowded, and that wasn't how he has been playing. And again, I can't put my finger on it. I know Villanova had a lot to do with it, and making sure if he was a guy that was a target, that they were going to crowd him, not just on the catch, but when he puts the ball on the floor. And you got to sometimes take a half a step back and let the game come to you. And I thought, he started pressing more than allowed the game to come to him. And obviously a good defensive team, as they are, got him even more off rhythm.
Coach, is there anything specifically that makes Villanova so hard to score on?
I didn't hear what you said.
Is there anything specifically that makes Villanova so difficult to score on?
Yeah, they collectively, because they're not a huge team. I mean, Oshifu's big. Orlando's big. Oshifu's filled out. He's a man, but they don't have a traditional four. But defensively, they just crowd the basketball. They crowd the floor. They play inside out, and just make it very difficult. They change, defenses. Sometimes they'll start in a man, go to zone. Start in the zone, go to man. You got the three-quarter court that throws you off balance, slows the game down, which is kind of the way they like it, and it just keeps you continually off balance.
Coach, Villanova gave you guys a ton of trouble with turnovers. How much did their speed on defense play into that?
No, I thought it was more the anticipation, and they could read. They could read well. They could read our eyes and understand what the next pass or the next play was. And again, I think we had 12 at halftime and 19 for the game. And anytime we've had a game with more than 15 or 14 turnovers, it hadn't been good for us. And so we shot ourselves in the foot to a degree as far as that goes. And as good as they are, I mean, we're playing the number one team in the country. And if you're gonna do that, you better bring your A game. And if you turn it over 19 times, that doesn't mean you played your A game.
Dave, Eli said that he thought the offense kind of evolved in the second half because you guys drank some selfish shots, making mistakes. Is that what you were seeing too, or was it something
that we took some selfish shots?
Selfish shots, like
well, I mean, selfish is a word that means that you're just playing for yourself. And I thought untimely, or we talk about it daily. We talked about it in preparation yesterday, this morning, and we talked about it in the locker room about how we need to attack them offensively. And, I think sometimes with young guys, particularly that, again, are not accustomed to doing things a certain way year in and year out, when you look up and you're not, the score's not in your favor or things are not going well, you take it upon yourself to try to make a play to help your team. And I don't know if that's completely called selfish, but it's just not the way that quality offenses are supposed to go.